Hello and welcome to Monday Morning with Megan on the From Impossible to Inevitable podcast. I am your host, Megan Bauer, of course, and this is episode 155. Thank you for joining me today on this Monday morning or whatever day it is for you. So, I have a quote that goes with the last episode a little bit, episode 154. And you don't necessarily need to listen to that first, but know that they are related. So if this one strikes a chord with you, go listen to that episode if you haven't already. This quote is from Stephen Covey. He said, "The key is not to prioritize your schedule, but to schedule your priorities." Now, isn't that interesting? And I also think it's kind of interesting that it strikes because it's kind of like one of those things that you hear and it's kind of like, well, duh. But then also, why don't we do that? Because it seems so obvious, right? So even today, before I even found that quote, because I was looking for a quote that would kind of go with the last episode. But anyways, before I even found that quote this morning, I I wrote out the things that I really wanted to get done today, the things that were most meaningful. And then I kind of wrote out the time blocks that I have and the things that were already like scheduled in, like the meetings that I have, the places that I have to be, those things that have specific time frames because I have to work with those today. And I was like, okay, these are my time blocks that I have. These are the things that I want to get done. What's the most important thing for me today? It was recording podcasts. And so this got the first time block. Now, this wasn't necessarily the easiest place for it, to be honest, because I had to ask myself for a minute, okay, is this where I want this to go? Because I've got this later. And just to be completely transparent, one of the important things that I had to get done today was I promised the girls that we would go to the pool. So going to the pool is a priority for today. Because I promised them that we would do that. So my instinct is to be like, or my gut reaction, I don't know if my instinct, I don't think it's my instinct. My gut reaction is to be like, okay, we'll do pool in the morning and then we'll all shower and then we'll do this and then I'll do my podcasts later. Because if I'm going to wash my hair, I'd like to do it after the pool, clearly. If I'm going to get all dolled up, I'd like to do it after the pool. But as I looked at my list and I was like, you know what? The later it gets, the more likely something's going to happen. And I'm not saying that I couldn't record this evening. I'm not saying whatever. Like, I could make it happen if I really wanted to make it happen. The point is that this most important thing to me of recording the podcast, I didn't want anything to get in the way of that. And so even though my gut reaction was like, why are you going to get all dolled up and wash your hair in the morning when you're just going to go to the pool in the afternoon? That had to just take a back seat. And it's like, okay, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to get dolled up and everything so that I can record my podcasts. And then it's fine. It's fine. It's going to be okay. Although my initial reaction is like, that's not okay. That doesn't make any sense. That's so not efficient. But the most important thing got the first slot, which was this, which was you. You got the first slot today. And I'm happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. And yeah, that kind of bugs me that maybe my hair will get wet, blah, blah, whatever. It's fine because this was the most important thing. And now I'll know the rest of the day, whatever happens, whatever comes, I did the most important thing. So you have to look at your schedule, yes, and look at your priorities. And where's the first slot? What's the most important thing? And how do you need to reframe that for yourself if it's not your gut reaction like I had today? Because I just had to reframe it. I had to say, well, this is going to feel so good knowing that my podcasts are done, even if it means whatever it means. Because I lean heavily towards efficiency and this feels inefficient to me. but that's okay because the most important thing is getting done. So look at your schedule, look at your priorities, and put your priorities in where they go. The first one gets the first slot. The second one gets the second slot. The third one gets the third slot. And anything else that's left over just gets whatever time is left over. That's how it should work. That really is how it should work. So that's what I have for you today. Play with that today. Play with that this week. See how it makes you feel. See how productive you feel. And see if it's something that you want to continue implementing going forward. Now, I mean, to really feel effects, I'd say do it for a while. Give it a shot. But if you don't like it, you can go back to your old way of not doing things. So there you go. Tough love this morning. That's what I've got for you today. Thank you for joining me today. I send you all of my love. Until next time, bye for now.